Evening, folks. I'm Jason, and welcome back to Mecha Taco. And I just realized I have my wire not pinned to me. There we go. That's better. He's wearing a wire. Okay. Anyway, so tonight we are continuing Sam & Max. Hit the road. Personal opinion: the best Sam & Max game. Though, to be fair, I've only really played 3 of the other. Of the Telltale Sam & Max games, and I cannot say I left very impressed. Now, granted, this was all from Season 1. I don't know if they've improved. I'm not sure. I also don't know how much, if at all, Steve Purcell had to do with the Telltale Sam & Max. And that is something... You know, that is something I want to look up right now, because now it's going to bother me. Let's see, Telltale, Sam & Max. Let's see what Wikipedia has to say about it. Let's see. Sure. Come on. You guys gonna list writers at all? There's designers. Steve Purcell is listed as a designer. Sorry, I'm going through reading based on his book, blah blah blah. Development. How about development? Let's look at that. Let's see. Well, it had, apparently it had some LucasArts alumni. Although, that being said, the Telltale series kind of grew out of the original Sam & Max Hit the Road sequel that was supposed to come out by LucasArts but was canned. I had forgotten about that. In fact, I have a preview disc that has footage of that on here, and I remember actually kind of liking it. I need to look at it again and make sure that's still the case. Let's see. Yeah, so Purcell himself took the franchise to Telltale. Purcell primarily led the development of the project. Huh. I don't know. I'm honestly a little surprised. Again, just because it's just... I don't know, it's weak. Yeah. Okay, well, enough of that. Enough of me not saying anything. Let's get on with the actual game. Sorry about that, folks. It's one of those things where I don't remember, or I don't realize that I am reading something, and you are not reading what I'm reading. So you're just stuck at looking at the screen in silence, but I'm just like, yeah. My point is I need to play more of those games, but I'm not really too enthusiastic to do so because they're lacking something, and I think I've described it as charm before. But anyway, let's not slam the other Sam & Max games. Let's play Hit the Road.
It still doesn't look much like a frog.
Oops, let's fix my volume. There we go. What was that, Sam?
It still doesn't look much like a frog.
It does not. Alright, so where are we going?
I'm filled with disgust and an odd sense of foreboding.
And?
Why is this game called Car Bomb, anyway?
To avoid getting the pantsuit off us.
But you don't wear any pants.
Don't remind me.
Rasp, rasp, rasp.
You're losing it, Sam.
Want to do some painting, Max?
You know us lagomorphs are colorblind, Sam.
That's weird. So am I. What do you think we should do with these paper dolls?
I say we go down to the scummy side of town and give a bunch of hoods some paper cuts.
What should we do now?
My rabbity senses tell me that we should go to Bumpusville.
And that is what
Well,
we should do.
That's all.
Bumpusville we go.
It's a Conroy world after all.
If we ever get this rich and famous, I want you to shoot me, Sam.
It'll be a pleasure. I wonder if Conroy's a member of Good Sam Club. Bumpusville.
Oh, sorry. It's just this place is pretty special.
A wishing well.
I wish I had absolute power to decide who lives and who dies.
I think we'd need a bigger well. It's customary to throw money into these things. I wish this game were over. Hold it. Get back here. We're dealing with a very literal well here. I wish I knew what Max was thinking. Well, that was a waste of money. Nah, this thing's malfunctioning. Well, well, well. I think we have to throw money in this thing.
I don't know if I can't remember if I actually need anything out of the well.
Cripes. Hey, Max, take a look at this.
It's titled Me, Myself, and I.
Hey, you learned how to read.
Howdy, partners. I'm Conroy Bumpus, and welcome to Bumpusville. Feel free to wander the mansion, but for Pete's sake, don't touch anything. Howdy, partners. I'm Conroy Bumpus, and welcome to Bumpusville.
It's a gold record for Bumpus's Heaven's just like Texas, except that there's no taxes. Conroy's first 8-track tape, flushed down the toilet of love. It's the platinum record Bumpus got for Let's Drink Beer and Shoot Things. It's a gold record for Conroy's breakthrough hit, two-fisted, beer-drinking, gun-toting, hard-loving, fast-driving country western Liverpudlian. Oh, the platinum record Conroy got for his all-time hit, Smile When You Say That, You Rock and Rollin' Wimp. It's a gold record for Conroy's runaway hit, Broken-Hearted Roadkill on the Highway of Romance.
I would listen to this, by the way. Ah, there we go. That's better.
Bumpus got this gold record for Daddy's Two-Steppin' in His 2-Foot Grave. It's hard to believe that he sold 1 million of Tobacco Spit Blues.
Wow, it's Monster Truck Weekend.
Happening every Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday. Okay, I'm over the shock now.
I'm not, but I'm sure my gentle naivete will survive.
So, I'm trying a new mics. It's limited edition. It's the rare one. It's one of the mythic rare mics. Look, it's is it called something? Harder watermelon. That's lame. Come on. Not blood orange or anything like that. It's just harder watermelon. It's got this this McFarlane-esque like samurai. Look at that guy. He's killing a watermelon, slicing it. My wife got this for me, by the way. So if this is terrible, it's all on her. I don't know, I don't really taste the watermelon. Which, honestly, could be fine. I just like how extreme it all is.
The best never rest.
It's very 90s.
It's a pillow, and ew, it's got Miracle Grow hair tonic all over it.
We'll take that pillow.
It looks like an official macro hard maintenance droid manual.
Ah.
If I had the slightest inclination to strain myself, I could probably reach it. However, I'm sure I can drag this out into a longer yet more satisfying experience.
Oh, adventure games. Look, we get to use this again. It's worth it, though.
What you doing?
Hang back, buddy, and observe my magic.
And it gets better.
Oops.
Find out all you need to know?
Maybe. I got a little lost in the troubleshooting chapter.
We need to take out the droid for this reason right here.
This is a completely unusable thingamabob. It's one of Conroy's toupees. Uh-oh.
What in the name of Jethro Clampett's going on in her?
Hey!
That hurts.
Knock it off!
And stay out.
I don't think that was the best way to get the toupee, Sam.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out. Let's go in here.
It's Conroy's thuggish henchman, Lee Harvey.
I feel a nigh uncontrollable urge to stick bolts in your neck and shout, "It's alive! It's alive!"
Nigh.
Can I help you two?
Well, we'll be looking around ourselves. Don't get up.
Fine.
What you reading?
Dial Linux by L. Rod Hubble. It's changing my life.
Again, another joke I never got until now. God, apparently it's been a long time since I played this game.
You sure are one dedicated employee.
Yep, that's me. Detonated.
So, what's this Conroy Bumpus Yahoo really like?
Has he got any deep, dark secrets we can exploit for monetary gain?
Hey, don't be casting no aspirations toward Mr. Bumpus. He busted me out of the youth camp, gave me this high-paying $4.75 an hour job, taught me how to speak Swahili, found a baboon's heart for my sister's transplant operation, and he sings real pretty, too.
How can you stand to work for someone who persecutes harmless beasts like Bruno the Bigfoot?
On my feet?
He's got you there, Sam.
Don't you have any misgivings about hunting harmless freaks like Trixie?
I did, but then I took a couple aspirin.
So, what's all this virtual reality equipment for?
The way I understand it, Mr. Bumpus uses a sophisticated virtual reality scenario to interface with the mansion security system.
The devil, you say?
The devil! The devil!
Yep, sometimes Mr. Bumpus lets me use the equipment. I pretend I'm over 100 feet tall and everyone else is like ants and I just squish, 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 squish.
We get the picture. Skip it.
Hey, Visitors ain't allowed to use Mr. Bumpus' state-of-the-art virtual reality equipment. Scram!
Not a problem. We'll deal with the droid later.
It's a portrait of John Muir.
Say, Sam, just who is John Muir?
Who's John Muir? Hey guys, this dope doesn't know who John Muir is.
You gotta be kidding.
What a maroon.
What a nib cow poop.
Sam, the dead animal heads are talking to me.
Where?
Up there.
Well,
But,
you really shouldn't tell fibs about dead animals, Max.
but,
Stop bugging me. I'm admiring this portrait of John Muir.
but who's John Muir?
Oh, this
You
game.
really want to know?
If you'll stop talking, sure.
Okay, hit it, boys.
There once was a man named John Muir.
A naturalist, noble and pure,
His love for all beasties.
The most and the leasties.
has never been equaled.
Oh, sure.
I'll just take that.
Cripes, look at all the trophies.
I think this Bumpus goon is overcompensating for his lack of stature, Sam. And besides, I've got a lot more trophies than he does.
Genuine imitation American style chest. Not intended for any kind of use. A great addition for your genuine imitation American collection.
Home shopping.
Definitely. I can't pick that up. This is Conroy's first guitar. It says here that he practiced diligently for 2 weeks, then gave it up and hired a backup band.
That story warms the cockles of my heart.
So do car crashes.
Bumpusville is proud to present the master of melody, the king of country, Mr. Entertainment, Conroy Bumpus.
I hate floor shows.
I remember my childhood in Brighton, when dear old Dad would bounce me on his knee. He'd say, son, there ain't nothing as exciting as exposing beasts to inhumanity. That's why I'm happy to be king of the creatures. I'm proud to be the lord of the old. I love collecting things with grotesque features. It makes me feel like some Chaldean god. Oh, I trapped my first tiger before I could speak. Killed me a bear when I was 3. And now with this Bigfoot and giraffe-necked freak, I finally have a full menagerie. Hit it, boys! Oh, it's tough to be a country western star.
Has a slight Eric Idle quality to the lyrics. Just ever so slight.
Thank you, thank you.
Your attention, please. Conroy Bumpus has left the building.
Oops.
Looks like a keyhole to me. This is a completely unusable thingamabob. It's Bruno and Trixie. Hey, Trixie. Hey, Bruno.
Let's go find the bot. We need it to do a couple of things.
Now that I've read that ponderous manual, I can move the robot around like this.
Sorry.
I'm impressed.
That's nothing. Watch this.
Help me, Sam and Max. You're my only hope.
LucasArts.
That was gratuitous.
Sorry. This might be more useful.
Alright, so let's... There we go.
I don't think the cute little robot wants to follow its new programming, Sam.
I don't recall giving it a cute little choice. There he goes.
I'm ripe with anticipation.
I thought I smelled something.
What the?
How Pavlovian.
And you should know.
Yet for some reason I got that one when I was younger. I don't... Who knows? Alright. Let's go into the world of VR. It's very topical. This is the 90s. This is how old VR has been trying to catch on, by the way.
This is virtual reality? I may be sick. Yonder lies the castle of my father, the king.
I've always liked this part, though, for some reason. The fake polygons are hysterical.
That's a pretty crappy looking dragon.
Oops.
Well?
I didn't save the princess.
Oh,
What are you
crap.
two doing here?
Leaving.
Crap. To do it again. Come on. I can't highlight it. Huh. Oh, Max, you're in my way. No, I don't want Max. There we go.
Follow me, you Spielbergian robot. Let's try this again.
I love the fact that it's a brain. Alright.
Get along, little robot.
So you have a limited time to react
What the?
to the whole VR thing, the dragon.
He's not getting any smarter, is he? I still don't see what all the fuss is about. It's a Cheesley polygon sword.
That doesn't get old, I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. Is it any different than today's VR environments? I forgot to look at the heart. I should have done that.
Well?
I am the Keymaster.
Does that come with a dental plan?
I don't know what you two critters are up to, but I want you out of here. Now.
I don't taste the watermelon. I really don't. I don't. I feel the. Let's see. Let's see. Cold, harder, refreshing. That might more or less. Well, cold. Can you really advertise it as being cold? Well, I'm confused by. What if it's hot? Do you get your money back? Cold. I don't know. That's like advertising it as being heavy. I don't understand. You know what? Limited edition. Get some before they're gone. Actually, no. No, wait. It doesn't say get some. Get gone before they're gone. What the hell does that even mean? You know what, Mike? You're an idiot. Okay. Anyway. Cold. It's served in a can. It's not served at all. You know what? I don't care.
Gee, thanks.
Well, back to the circus with you.
I'm feeling a little morally conflicted about taking Bruno back to the circus.
I'm not. Let's go, you big lug.
Stay away from him, you malefactor.
I'm not a malefactor. I'm a lagomorph.
Look, I'm not going back to the circus, and I'm late for a party.
Oh yeah, the Bigfoot party. Where is it?
It's at Evelyn Morrison's Savage Jungle Inn in picturesque Half-Life, Nevada. Bigfoots.
And their dates.
Only.
Let's go.
Indeed. Still missing the cork. I don't remember how. I really don't remember how to get it. I'm hoping something will happen that will jog my memory.
This place is tiki-rific.
Tiki-rific?
Yeah, I feel immersed in native culture.
I just hope this place has authentic Savage Tiki drinks with that authentic Tiki tang. It's a miniature mighty volcano, lending authenticity to this jungle motif.
Looks like a gopher mound.
Savage Jungle Inn.
Ah, that's right.
That's a particularly big Bigfoot. How's the band?
Pretty happy as far as I can tell.
What's up in there?
Big time Bigfoot party.
Sounds like some kind of shindig.
It's the event of the century. Stop.
What's up?
Only Sasquatches and their dates are allowed on the convention floor.
That's a particularly big Bigfoot.
Oops.
She looks familiar. I wonder if this bird talks.
Maybe it'll give us an important clue.
Nah, that'd be stupid. I remember seeing this movie in theaters when I was a pup. During the climactic scene, they dropped giant rubber snakes on the audience. Why don't they make movies like that anymore?
Higher standards?
Probably. Hey, you're Evelyn Morrison, famed B-movie star.
Yes, I am she.
I've seen all your movies.
My favorite was Robot Terror from Beyond the Galaxy.
Is that the one where the alien says, Clam do Beretta Nimno?
No, that's Vampirus in Prison.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like Evelyn Morrison's autograph?
Actually, we just want to ask a few questions.
Evelyn Morrison is always available for interviews.
Getting comfortable. Oops. There.
How'd you
Forgot
end
what
up
screen
in
I
the
was on.
hotel business?
I bet it was a sordid combination of fast cars and fast living. Vroom, vroom.
It was the stars.
Bigger movie stars than you? Pshaw.
Shaw?
No, the stars didn't get bigger. The rubber monsters got smaller.
I still say it was a lurid tale of sin and depravity.
There. That's better. Now you can see me. Hello, world.
Action!
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Corman.
I have this sudden craving for an umbrella drink.
Evelyn Morrison's Jungle Inn has the greatest umbrella drinks in the world, with over 237 kinds of rum.
All in just one drink? Which way to the bar?
Take it easy, Max. You don't even drink.
Oh, yeah. The toucan must have put words into my mouth.
If you've never experienced a Roger Corman film, you're missing out.
Have you had any problems with the Bigfoots?
Evelyn Morrison has always worked well with grotesque creatures of the night.
I'll take that as a no, then. You haven't seen a short, self-absorbed, crazy-as-a-bedbug country western singing star around here, have you?
If you mean Conroy Bumpus, Evelyn Morrison had him ejected from the premises hours ago.
Why?
He was harassing Evelyn Morrison's guests.
I'll get back to you later.
Evelyn Morrison will be here. In the meantime, why not take some of these brochures? They have Evelyn Morrison's autograph on them, making them must-have collectibles.
Thanks.
We will take brochures. Thank you. There they are.
I hate it when you hum, Sam. It sounds like a high-voltage tower.
These are pamphlets for the Mount Rushmore Dinosaur Tar Pit and Bungee Jumping National Park in North Dakota, and someplace called the Celebrity Vegetable Museum in Goat Liver, Texas.
2 new places.
I think I like the humming better.
Now, about that rasp. I had forgotten that's what we need it for.
Here.
This is great. Really great. I owe you guys.
That's a particularly big Bigfoot.
Stop. Only Sasquatches and their dates are allowed on the convention floor.
So, we need to make a Sasquatch costume. Otherwise, we're not getting in. Let's check out the new places. Yeah.
What detail?
See the carrot leaning out of the book depository?
Never mind that. What about the string beans behind the fence on the grassy knoll?
The Hitchcock pumpkin.
Which one of these guys is the walrus?
The celery stalk. I can't believe Harrison actually agreed to this.
It is a stunning likeness, though.
It's amazing what they can do with mushrooms. Remaindered Conroy Bumpus eggplants.
I guess his 15 minutes of fame are about up.
That's right.
I don't indiscriminately use people, except Max. I applaud this woman's monomania.
Incidentally, we're out of milk.
I'll make a note. I grow more fascinated by the moment. How late are you open?
As late as you want. Gotta grab the sales when you can in this business.
So what do you know about Bigfoots?
Well, they don't translate well into vegetables. I've been experimenting with the idea for a while. There's just no such thing as a furry vegetable.
Check out our fridge.
What prompted that batch of Conroy heads over there?
Well, I was trying a new growth hormone for some of my more distinguished personalities when I realized it was no good. Now it won't stop. They just keep growing like that. Big misshapen growths on top. Reminded me of Conroy Bumpus, so I ran a special.
So what's the biggest thing in vegetable celebrities right now?
I can't believe I lived long enough to hear you say that, Sam.
You may not believe this, Sonny, but the biggest thing right now is miniaturization.
Miniaturization?
Peas.
Peas?
I know, it seems impossible. All we are saying is give peas a chance.
Just let that one slide.
Well,
Just let it
fine.
slide. It's fine.
What do you make of this?
Famed naturalist John Muir, huh? This looks like a zucchini squash to me. I can do this, but it'll take a short while.
That's all I need.
I don't think she'd want that.
Oh, yeah.
Dino Bungee National Memorial.
What kind of dinosaurs are those, Sam?
From the size of their granfibular extensions, I'd say they were a couple of brachiosaurs.
Are they dangerous?
They're only robots, Max. Dinosaurs have been extinct for millions of years.
No one tells me anything.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I find that funny.
Push button to hear Rex speak.
Hi, my name is Rex, the Thunder Lizard. During the late Jurassic period, I was king of the dinosaurs. As you can see, my tiny forearms are quite useless. But I more than make up for it with my powerful tail. My muscular...
That's all I need. There's a reason for that.
Push button to hear Wally speak.
Hi, I'm Wally, the woolly mammoth. I may be extinct now, but during the Ice Age, I was king of the mammals. Hi.
Guess what? Max,
Hey, Max.
get busy.
Hey, what?
I've got a job for those mighty incisors of yours.
What?
See that woolly mammoth?
What about it?
Stop playing dumb and get chomping.
Love the animation. Didn't mean to hit my notebook.
Fine work, Max. Now we've got more full woolly mammoth hair than we'll ever need, and we've learned an important lesson.
Yeah, the woolly mammoths died of embarrassment.
All right. Now the next thing we need from here. There it is. Again, this really is not the easiest adventure game.
I can't take it anywhere. I haven't got enough leverage from here to pull out a tooth.
It is very obtuse.
We finally got the tooth.
The whole tooth?
Not Nothing but.
Ah.
This place evokes a sense of wonder.
You have to wonder.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The kid stuck on the slide. Oh God. It's just. I don't know why I find that so amusing. Oh, it doesn't take much when you're on mics, apparently. Oh, look, we found another use for the ball grabber. The most useful item in the game.
This line's not moving very quickly.
The same thing could be said about the plot.
That's not funny, Max. I bet this is an e-ticket ride.
Well, what the heck are you talking about, Methuselah?
You should show more respect toward your elders, Sonny.
Respect this, Bowser Breath.
Ooh, can I pummel him now, Sam?
No, Max. Puberty will be punishment enough for this one.
True.
We want to ride the tar slide.
Line forms in the back, Shep.
Can we cut in line?
Not on your life, Fido.
Oh, the humanity.
Where?
So long, Squirt.
I just can't.
Oh, it's a natural woodland creature enjoying the advancements of humankind.
And his friend with the snout seems to be submerged in the fun as well.
Looks like this elevator will take us up into Washington's nose. You must be this tall. I can't use these things together. She must be the instructor on duty. She must be the instructor on duty.
Oh well.
She must be the
Yes, I know.
instructor on duty. I expected more crowds up here in line.
Not so much in here. Abe's got the best nose.
How can you take this smell?
After a while, your nose will go numb and you won't care. Trust me.
We're in law enforcement. How much would you charge us to use the bungees?
Enthusiastic law enforcement.
I'd let you go anytime. I'm partial to dog and bunny teams.
That's weird.
Works for me. Hey, that furry pig thing is still down there.
That's the beauty of this tar. It's always at the right consistency and temperature. It could be days before you sink too low for us to find you.
I'm convinced. Let's go, Flyboy.
My nose is running.
Whose isn't?
Bye.
So long, cutie.
Quit that. So, what do you think?
It fits you just fine.
Ooh, stand back. She may pounce.
It's a danger I face every day. So, Max, what do you think?
I love that line so much.
A regular 007.
Are you sure?
Clint, baby, would be nervous. But get moving. I'm beginning to think you're stalling. Clint.
Baby.
Who's stalling? I'm just waiting for my buddy to come here and check out this spectacular view.
Let's get this out early.
I can't use these things together.
Take Max with this.
How can you take the smell?
After a while, your nose will go numb
Nope.
and you won't care.
Nothing else to say.
Bye.
So long, cutie.
I feel like that machine probably had a joke. And they just kind of ran out of time. It's probably like a life insurance vending machine. Still missing the plug. For the life of me, I don't remember where to get that. Watch me back at like the golf place. No. I'm back. Okay, back to Evelyn Morrison's.
It says, "Gevastnyeljitni."
Close enough for jazz. Let's go.
Tar?
Now the costume is covered with tar.
Hair.
Now we've got a Stiltwalker's costume covered with tar and faux woolly mammoth hair.
Missing. Hang on.
This is a
Back out. We need to go back to Bumpusville. Because we need that toupee. With another Lucasfilm reference coming up, if you haven't gathered.
And stay out.
Toupee?
Okay, I've attached Conroy Bumpus' toupee to the Stiltwalker's costume.
There we go. We're good. We are good. Now let's go back.
I can't use these things together. I can't use these things together. I had no one to call.
Call me, call me.
You'd have to get cellular.
I'm pixular. It's better than cellular.
That's bad, Max. Really bad.
Who cares? I'm cute.
Jeez.
No cellular.
I guess we could try it on.
All the rage.
Hey, that's a downright nice Sasquatch costume. I'll let you guys in with that one.
There we go.
Looks like something important's happening.
Hundreds of years ago, it was becoming apparent that our time was running out. Yet we were slow to heed the
Impersonations
warnings of
of the game.
impending doom. The seemingly slow encroachment of mankind and all that his many living styles entail seemed like a vague and distant problem. A problem for future generations of Yeti to solve. Blithely, we sat back, ignoring our own inner call for action. Tradition and the status quo were our excuses for complacency. The certainty of not just losing our way of life, but possibly our very lives. And the demise of our entire race is now becoming a reality. A reality we can no longer choose to ignore. As it turns out, the humans and their technology are moving faster than we are, much faster than we had anticipated. And so we now face the final crisis. Unless we pull together, not just acknowledging the need for change, but embracing change not just with our hearts and our minds, but with our actions, we will fall behind, moving backward into extinction. Well, back to the music.
Here's the court.
He looks happy in a gluttonous kind of way.
Let's talk to him. If we can. There we go.
So where are all the bodacious Bigfoot babes?
Take it easy, Max. You don't even like girls.
I don't?
Dude, are you like having an argument with your belly button?
No.
So, fellow smelly woodland
I
creature,
don't.
where have you been hiding for the past few years?
Hiding? Dude, I've spent the last 8 years manacled to a dunking booth. If Bruno and his girlfriend hadn't rescued me, I'd still be there.
Your appetite's bigger than mine.
Hey man, if you'd spent the past 8 years on a bread and water diet, you'd be scarfing down everything in sight too, dude.
So where are all the bodacious Bigfoot babes?
Take it easy, Max. You don't even like girls.
I don't?
Dude, are you like
That
having
is-
an argument with your belly button?
I do like that line.
No.
Have you seen Bruno around?
I haven't seen the dude since he rescued me. I hear he's hiding out from a crazy bear and bunny who want to drag him off to an evil carnival.
Bear?
What was that?
Gas. Have you heard from Trixie?
I guess she's hiding out with Bruno.
Have you seen Conroy Bumpus around here?
Is he the guy that coined the phrase, hang 10?
No, he's a country western star going berserk.
Ooh, heinous.
I'll let you get back to your food.
Mahalo, dude.
What choreography? What choreography? Chateau Sasquatch 92. A very bad year.
We'll take it.
I can't talk to that. I can't use these things.
Of course, I don't know how to get the cork out now. No, I'll figure it out. Maybe the Stuckies guy could do it.
One does not cut in on a Bigfoot.
A third shadow is 9.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, must have eaten some bad berries.
What do you want?
Didn't we meet last summer in Cancun?
I don't think so. I was hanging upside down in a block of ice last summer.
How'd that happen?
Oh, the usual. I was strolling in the Andes, minding my own business, when some idiot mountain climber comes along and yells, "Hey, it's the abominable snowman." Next thing I know, there's an avalanche, and I'm covered in 20 feet of snow. When I wake up, I'm hanging upside down in an ice block in some place called the Mystery Vortex.
You're the skinniest Bigfoot I've ever seen.
I've been fasting in preparation for the day when the aliens come to rescue us.
Hey, it's the abominable, let me forget it. Has Bruno shown up yet?
Keep your voice down. Bruno's involved in a top-secret reconnaissance mission to the aliens' home planet.
Of course, how silly of me to forget. Have you seen Bruno's girlfriend anywhere?
Shh! She's helping Bruno contact the aliens.
Oh, yeah. You haven't run into Conroy Bumpus, have you?
No, but I know how to deal with him. He has a near-fatal vulnerability to ice, like all beings from the evil planet Snargton.
We'll keep that in mind. We'll catch you later.
Figure of speech. I wonder if they'll play Yellow River. I've learned the hard way never to talk to a band while they're jamming. She looks friendly in a scary sort of way.
Hubba, hubba, hubba! Whose little Bigfoot are you?
Vanuatu's.
Vanuatu?
Vanuatu. The Bigfoot chief. The guy who just gave that speech. My husband. Don't sweat it, Junior. If I had a tree for every time a teenage Bigfoot's made a drunken pass at me, we surely wouldn't be in the mess we're in today.
Not really. What do you think about the pressing Bigfoot issues of the day?
God, I can't believe I lived long enough to hear you say that.
The answers were all there in my husband's speech. Hold together. Embrace change. Avoid extinction. And if that doesn't work, we'll eat all the humans.
It must be a hoot being married to our commander-in-chief.
Oh, it's not that great. Sure, you get to travel, but sometimes you get so lonely. Why, just yesterday I was telling my therapist, Nancy, sometimes it's so lonely at the top. And then she said, yada yada yada, oogly oogly oogly. So naturally I said, yib yib yib, yada yada yada, walla walla walla, walla walla walla, yib yib yib, walla walla walla.
Gee, your hair smells terrific.
You should talk to my hair care specialist, Janet. She does marvelous work. Why, just last autumn, she was soaking my head and I said, Janet, you're just about the best hair care specialist I've ever known. And then she said, yada yada yada.
Have you seen Bruno?
Bruno? Why, me and Mr. V have known little Bruno since he was knee-high to a pig. Salt of the earth, Bruno is. Nicest, most generous Bigfoot you'll ever meet. Dumb as a post, of course, but generous. Why, just the other day I was talking to my manicurist, Kimmy, and I said, Kimmy, that Bruno has got to be the dumbest creature to ever walk the surface of the planet. So she said, bow, 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 yada, 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 oogly, oogly, oogly.
Have you seen Trixie around here?
Trixie? Nice girl, wonderful human being. Complete fashion victim, of course, but so pleasant. Just last week, I was talking to Katie, my color consultant, and I said, Katie, that Trixie girl wouldn't know a burnoose from a sarong if her life depended on it. And then she said, whoppity whoppity whoppity, whoppity whoppity whoppity.
You haven't seen Conroy Bumpus sneaking around, have you?
Internationally renowned country western superstar Conroy Bumpus. I've got all his albums. He's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'd say he's the most gifted entertainer of the 20th century. He's an immoral cretin, of course, but boy, can he sing. I was talking to my chiropractor, Karen, just last month, and I said, Karen, that despicable Conroy Bumpus sure has got a pretty voice. So she said, bow, bow, bow.
Adieu.
Don't be a stranger. Stop. Sorry, hon. Only Yeti elders are allowed in the pool area.
Huh.
Stop. Sorry, hon. Only Yeti elders are allowed in the pool area.
Hey, this means we can ride free all day.
Well... I am uncertain of what we're supposed to do now. Only Yeti elders can go back there. Oh. Jeez.
It's an ice pick. I don't think the ice pick will remove. It's a freezer.
Is that all that was here? It was just the ice pig.
It's a freezer. It's a freezer.
Yes, I know.
Yikes!
Ah.
Well, a Bigfoot.
Sure
Gotcha.
is a scrawny feller.
A Bigfoot in the hand is worth two in the bush, Lee Harvey.
Sorry, boss.
Think nothing of it, old chap. Now, be a good lad and pop off to the bus and get the net.
Yes, sir, Mr. Bumpus.
Don't make a move.
I'd probably feel more threatened if I wasn't so hungry.
You'll be well fed in my menagerie.
Look, behind you, the three-headed monkey.
Nice try.
See? Always have to have that Monkey Island reference.
Where'd you get the extra toupee?
I'm only gonna say this once, so listen closely. I don't wear a toupee.
I can't be in your menagerie. I don't know how to play an instrument.
You'll be amazed how a few hundred volts speeds up the learning process.
Oops. I keep...
Why do you persecute harmless
screen.
Bigfoots?
Harmless? Harmless? I'll have you know my parents were killed by a rabid Bigfoot.
Really?
Well, no. Actually, I'm just a warped, evil person who gets his jollies torturing cute woodland creatures.
Well, that's a valid motivation, too. I'm not really a Bigfoot, you know.
Pull the other one.
Where'd you get that British accent, anyway?
I'm originally from Liverpool, twit.
You'll never get away with this.
Ooh, I'm so scared. Don't make a move. Don't make a move.
Max.
Don't make a move.
Nope.
Don't make a move.
It's a stiltwalker's costume covered with tar, faux woolly mammoth hair, and a toupee.
Don't make a move.
Let's talk to him again.
Hey, Conroy.
What do you want?
Really? I'm not a Bigfoot.
Prove it.
You'll never get away with this.
Ooh, I'm so scared.
So now can I do it?
Don't make a move.
Hey, Conroy.
What do you want?
Really? I'm not a Bigfoot.
Prove it.
Look, behind you, the three-headed
No,
monkey.
it's not gonna be
Nice try.
it. Prove it.
Just so you know, I hate country music.
Who doesn't? But it pays the bills.
I bet deep down you really love Bigfoots.
I do. Especially with fava beans and a nice Chianti.
No, really, where'd you get the new toupee?
Any other questions?
No, really, where'd you get the new toupee?
Any other questions?
I can't be in your menagerie. I don't know how to play an instrument.
You'll be amazed how a few hundred volts speeds up the learning process.
You'll never get away with this.
Ooh, I'm so scared. Don't make a move. Don't make a move.
Can't really do much here.
Don't make a move. Don't make a move. Don't make a move.
Let's just keep talking to him.
Hey, Conroy.
What do you want?
Look, behind you, the three-headed monkey.
Not gonna
Nice
do it.
try.
No, really, where'd you get the new toupee?
Considering I'm stuck here, there's
Any
got to be
other
something
questions?
very obvious I'm missing.
Really, I'm not a Bigfoot.
Prove it.
Just so you know, I hate country music.
Who doesn't? But it pays the bills.
You'll never get away with this.
Ooh, I'm so scared.
Totally missing
Maybe this'll convince you that I'm not
There.
a Bigfoot.
How to use it.
You again?
I left the net back in Bumpusville.
Forget the net. We're gonna disguise ourselves as a Bigfoot.
Why?
So we can infiltrate their ranks, learn their ways, and pick them off at our leisure.
Oh,
And no funny stuff, dog boy.
yeah. Hey,
I wouldn't move if I were you.
yeah.
Hey, Max, why don't you make yourself useful? That was fun.
Now future generations will be able to enjoy his atonal warblings.
Are there any more shrimp balls back here? Who are you?
We're the freelance police.
We just saved your collective hash.
Really? Then I guess it'd be okay to make you honorary Yeti chiefs. Walk this way. Can I have your attention, please? Although it's our tradition to allow only Bigfoots and their dates to these gatherings, these two have shown themselves worthy of our gratitude and our trust.
These are a naive people.
And so I'm granting them the title of Honorary Bigfoot Chief. So don't mess with them.
That's it? Honorary Bigfoot Chief? Where's the cash?
We don't want Bigfoot money, Max. It's probably made of tree bark or something.
I know, but it's the principle of the thing.
You may now wander freely about the convention floor without concern for your health.
Gee, thanks.
Think nothing of it. Follow me.
Concern for your health.
Since you have proven yourselves to be friends of the Yeti, I have brought you here to share in our biggest secret. These great totem poles have been gathered from across the world and passed down from generation to generation of Bigfoots.
Like fruitcake.
We believe they hold the answer to our ultimate salvation, but the secret of their purpose is a riddle we've been unable to fathom.
Sounds heavy.
Like fruitcake.
It's real heavy.
Bruno.
Like fruitcake.
Why aren't you at the party?
Who can party while their world comes to an end?
Most of your mange-ridden brethren, apparently.
I told you it was a bad idea to spike the punch.
I thought it would loosen up everyone's imagination.
No wonder we're facing extinction. Okay, guys, here's the situation. The Bigfoot way of life is rapidly going down the tubes. These totem poles might be able to save us, but A, we don't know what they mean. B, most of us have been partying too much to figure out what they mean. And C, we Bigfoots have a hard time operating in public, if you know what I mean.
We wouldn't normally be asking for help, but we're desperate.
Well, that's how we get most of our gigs, so why not?
Great. Why don't you three get cracking on the totem poles? I'm going to the hot tub.
A patron saint of Bigfoots? This is a completely unusable thingamabob. A patron saint of Bigfoots? Dentistry? What is this, some kind of tornado? Looks like a before and after shot.
Let's talk to Bruno.
Okay, Sam, he's here, we're here. Let's go.
Wait, go where?
Back to the carnival so we can get paid, you big lummox.
I may be slow, but I am not stupid. I'm staying right here.
Psst, Max.
What?
Maybe we should wait a while before returning Bruno to his well-meaning yet horribly twisted owners.
Why?
Because I have a sick, gnarled premonition that something important's going to happen to the Bigfoots. And it would be nice if Bruno were here to see it before we slapped him back in a block of ice.
You're getting soft, Sam.
We've decided to let you roam free until the end of the convention.
Gee, thanks. Is there anything I can do for you in return?
What do you make of that totem pole on the far left?
Let me take a look.
Well?
It's a totem pole.
And?
It's made of wood.
It's not too late to take him back to the carnival, you know.
I'm not holding my breath, but do you have any clue who the guy in the third totem pole is?
Nope. He sure seems to get along with vegetables, though.
Sam, the guy in that pole's got a marshmallow.
So?
I want a marshmallow.
Max, you are a marshmallow.
I tell my son that.
See that totem pole?
What about it?
What do you think it means?
I've got it.
What did you tell them?
I told them to start looking for bald guys with spaghetti on their heads.
Any keen Bigfoot insights into the totem pole with a tooth on it?
I've been staring at that one for hours, and
Yes?
I think it has something to do with teeth.
So what do you think about all this?
I'm just happy to be here, Sam. Happy to be at room temperature, and happy to be free at last.
Born free as the wind blows.
Max,
What?
what were you saying, Bruno?
I lost my thought.
Darn.
How'd you and Trixie meet anyway?
We didn't really meet until she thawed me out. But I've loved her ever since that first night she snuck into the freak tent and sang me to sleep with a Scrantonese lullaby.
And you want to put him back in a block of ice?
Yeah. So?
I give up. Well, now that Conroy's out of your hair, what are you going to do?
Try brushing it, maybe?
Well, I've still got the Cushmans to worry about, so I guess I'm still a little tense.
Didn't I hear something about a hot tub around here?
Later, little buddy. Right now, we've got things to figure out.
But that hot tub really sounds like the place to be.
Later. Be seeing you.
Not if I see you first.
Alright, so we know what needs to be done. For the most part. Now let's check the hot tub real quick. Jeez, come on, guys. Alright, fine, whatever. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do part of these. There we go.
I can't use these things together. I don't think he'd want that.
I have to go to the hot tub. But it's not letting me. Oh, there we go.
I'm filled with disgust and an odd sense of foreboding.
And?
Wait, I don't want to talk to Max.
Well, that's all.
No offense, Max. Ah, come back here. I want to talk to you.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Vanuatu.
Vanuatu who?
Vanuatu, stop clowning around and help us save the Bigfoots? What's your take on the second totem pole?
I'm glad you asked. You see, I believe that it represents the sharp edge of ancient history, the fantastic staying power of the Yeti people over the millennia.
What do you make of the first totem pole?
As you know, this is a problem that I've been working on for many years. Research strongly suggests this totem pole to be representative of the whirlwind nature of us Bigfoots, wild and always moving.
What does the fourth totem pole represent?
I'm asked that very question all the time. My answer, rapid growth.
How does the third pole figure into the scheme of things?
Let me be very clear. That pole constitutes the harmony from the coexistence of two similar beings, a harmony that springs from mutual respect and understanding.
What can you tell us about Bruno?
Is it me, or does it feel as if we've asked just about everybody in the country about Bruno?
Ah, Bruno. Full of vim and vigor, ready to take on the world. It reminds me of when I was his age.
What do you think about Trixie?
She's such a sweet girl, and very representative of the open-mindedness of our Yeti leadership. We're very proud of that.
What's your official stance on Conroy Bumpus?
Conroy Bumpus is a threat to the American way of life. It has been and continues to be of highest importance that we rid ourselves of this most negative influence on the young people of our brave new world. The missus and I sure like his music, though.
I'm still having nightmares about alligators.
I know that everyone involved with this extraordinary quest has had their demons to contend with, but let me make one thing perfectly clear. It'll be worth it.
Ack! He said quest! I think my furry little body may break out in a rash of unsightly hives.
You know, I'm really anxious about this whole totem pole thing.
It'll work. Trust me.
I met Anxious once. He's the one with the drool in his beard.
That wasn't anxious. It was your cotton candy.
Well, that certainly clears up one mystery.
What happens when we satisfy the requirements laid forth by the totem poles?
Strict requirements.
The world will be harmonious again.
Overly strict requirements.
We'll be back.
I'll be here.
Hey, Chiefy Poo. I think I figured out one of those baffling totem poles.
A genuine dinosaur tooth. I figured it might be something like that.
Did he say genuine?
And we've got one more here.
Hey, Mr. Chief. We found something that might tie into your totem poles.
Yeah, let's go ahead and finish it.
What is it?
We are, if you haven't guessed it, very close to the end of the game.
Hair growth tonic. Very resourceful.
We just like stealing pillows.
Alright, now for the other two things. I mean, we've already taken care of Bumpus. So to my knowledge, there isn't really anything else we need to do aside from gather the last two items, which we have the resources to do.
I don't think he'd want that. I can't use these things together. I don't think she'd want that.
It's gonna drive me crazy. I don't know. I don't remember how to open the friggin' bottle.
I can't use these things together. Don't be silly.
I'm gonna take it to a Stuckey's and see if that works. Oh, wait. Sorry. I know what to do. I know what to do. Let's head back to the ball of twine. Once more, with feeling. Oh, my back is killing me. I just felt like I needed to announce that, because I'm old. It's the type of thing you do when you're old. You inform people who don't care what part of your body hurts. Back, knee, head. It's usually those. It does hurt though. I have this heating pad that I could put on my back, but then my back would get hot. For some reason I find that amusing. It's the mics. Alright.
Could you bend this? Sure.
There we go.
Let's see it.
Bam.
How's that? Great.
And 1, 2.
That seems to have gotten the cork off.
Shall we raise a toast to nuclear disarmament?
With this poison? Don't be silly.
Oh.
That seems to have capped the snow globe.
Topical. Alright, so we have the snow globe.
I got to use this elevator.
Guess where we're going next? If you think we're going to the Mystery Vortex, you would be correct. Oh, look at it. Why is it that I remember how to beat, Sam and Max and Day of the Tentacle almost 100% by memory? This one was, well, both of them were by memory. I did stumble slightly on Day of the Tentacle. Still, it was done by memory, though. Yet, anniversaries, birthdays, social security numbers, that sort of thing. Yeah, that goes. You asked me that on the spot, and I'm like, duh. Even my own birthday. My kids' birthdays are the worst. Oh, God. I have a hell of a time with that. It was terrible. But I'm not good at dates. I really am not.
Can we try the vortex?
Step right in.
It's not that I don't love my children. I do. I just don't love dates. Come on. There. And cork it. Pop.
Wow, the snow globe actually sucked in the pseudo-mystical energies of the mystery vortex.
I was hoping something like that would happen.
Alright, so we've got a vortex. Yay! We're done. Stop by the World of Vegetables real quick. Or the Celebrity Vegetable Museum. Black hole sun, won't you come? I'm sorry, that just slipped. It's the mics. There we go. I just recently, well, I say recently, but a while ago, found out that Soundgarden is considered grunge. Are they? I don't know. It just doesn't sound right to me.
Where's my John Muir vegetable?
Here you go, son. A zucchini squash that looks just like John Muir.
Gee, thanks, ma'am.
Thanks. Bye.
Enough with you. I like Soundgarden. You know what's funny is that I never did until I played Road Rash on the 3DO. And that game introduced me to 3 bands that I liked. Soundgarden, Paw, and Hammerbox. Hammerbox especially. I remember I was so into it that I would go to used CD stores, which I don't know if you remember existed. And yeah, hunt through their, which I eventually found out, hunt through their dollar bins for some of these CDs. Now Soundgarden wasn't in the dollar bin, but Hammerbox and Paw, along with like Therapy and some other whatever bands were on that. Dinosaur Jr. I think was on there as well. But I never really got a flavor for those two. But yeah, Paw and Hammerbox were in the dollar bin, sadly. Gosh, I can't remember the name of the CD store. I mean, this was back before the very thought of digital music just did not exist. It wasn't that you couldn't record CDs, to tape or to your computer. Of course, recording to the computer was nuts because you only had the WAV format, and the files were you couldn't fit the file on your hard drive. Nobody had hard drives that were, 400 meg. The MP3 was mind-blowing for music lovers. And then once I discovered that you could, record MP3s at basically CD quality, or rip CD3, rip MP3s at CD quality, that was it. My enormous CD collection went digital that over the next several weeks. Took a while. Ripping CDs back in the day was a very slow process. And I amassed a freaking massive selection of CDs.
I believe we've deduced the secret of one of your totem poles. Hit me.
I really wish I could remember the name of the CD store that we used to go to all the time. That I'm pretty sure aren't around anymore. It's just not a business that's profitable anymore, sadly. God, but I loved it though. Like every weekend.
Combination of man and nature. Inventive.
Is it soup yet?
Every weekend, I'd go and just search. And they'd have, CD players set up so that you could sample the CDs. And I loved it. Spent way too much money on CDs. I mean, granted, these were cheap. It was like, 3 for $15 or something like that. So I'd get a buttload of CDs, or going through the dollar bins was my ultimate favorite, because you could find some real gems in there, like Hammerbox, which Hammerbox is really good. I don't care what you say. Paw is also really good, but it's a different kind of good. It's an acquired taste good. It's like hard rock / country. Future Paw albums, like that were not featured on the Road Rash 3DO soundtrack, those get a little bit strange. But I think Dragline, was the name of the album. That's not bad.
I think I figured out one of the totem poles.
Let me see.
We'll cover that one day. We'll talk more about that. I'd love to see if I could get a 3DO emulator running to play Road Rash. I used to love that game on the 3DO. Didn't care for the Genesis versions. Alright.
A handheld vortex. Good thinking.
Good to go.
Thinking had nothing to do with it.
Well, that should do it, right?
Nothing's happening, Sam.
What's the story, Pops?
I don't know. I'm sure you got the ingredients right, but... Of course, how silly of me.
What?
In order for the spell to work, we need a living Bigfoot sacrifice.
It'd be a shame to lose one of these furry fellas, don't you think?
Wait, I've got an idea. It doesn't require high explosives. Wait here.
While he's gone, I'll go see if any of the Bigfoots wants to off themselves for the greater good.
So we just murdered 2 people. That's fine. It's Sam and Max. It's okay.
Well, that was one heck of an impressive display.
And actually highly destructive to boot.
Goodbye, Sam and Max. I'm not sure how I can ever thank you, so I guess I won't.
Will you and Trixie be heading back into the forest to live an idyllic, nature-oriented existence together?
Hell no. We're going to Vegas to get hitched. if it hasn't been trashed by all this crazy redwood nonsense.
We want to be in a place where we can sort of blend in, live our lives, maybe even raise a family.
Ew.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, you nutsy primitive man beast, you.
You boys should be proud of what you've helped us achieve here today.
You mean the wholesale destruction of the symbols of modern civilization in the western United States? You bet we are.
Do we win a prize?
Well, oh, why not? This medallion has been a part of my family for untold generations. Wear it in good health.
Thanks, Chief. Max loves cheap sentiment.
Foil-covered chocolatey goodness. What's wrong, Sam?
I don't think the wizard has anything in that bag for me.
Well, I could give you my ritual headdress that I bought at Snucky's last week.
I appreciate the gesture, but I've already got a hat.
Well, that's fine, too. Farewell, Sam and Max.
Poor Sam.
Remember, though the night be dark, the dawn yet shall awaken and annoy you. Have a nice day.
I'll miss that old rascal.
I'll miss the way he smelled like a bag full of damp hamster shavings. Just like Grandpa. Hey, we forgot to get paid.
Don't worry, little buddy. I've got it all covered.
I hope you're happy. With those idiots on the case, we'll probably never see Bruno again.
Oh, lighten up, Burl. Hey, they're back.
Did you find Bruno?
Of course.
Bruno!
There you go.
How can we ever repay you?
The blank looks on your faces are the only reward we need.
That and a big fat check.
Would you settle for 3,000 skee-ball tickets?
Close enough. Let's go, Max. You know, Max, I can't help thinking that we've foolishly tampered with the fragile inner mechanisms of this little spaceship we call Earth.
Gosh, Sam, if a few hundred years of civilization have to be totaled just to ensure that a bunch of smelly quasi-human creatures have a safe haven for their disgusting lifestyles, then so be it.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Burl, did Bruno always have 4 arms?
Ending sequence that you can shoot things. It's great. Oh, Dead Tentacle reference. Monkey Island reference. And I swear that's Bubsy. Which is weird. I don't. I mean, the outline is Bubsy. I don't know why there would be a Bubsy outline here, unless they just really hated Bubsy, which is understandable. You don't, to my knowledge, you don't actually get anything for shooting everything. It's just something to do. So there you have it, Sam and Max. It is amongst my favorite adventure games. I wouldn't put it at, my favorite level, but it is definitely one I enjoy. Very much so. It is just it is a fun little adventure game. And, excuse me, definitely founded my love for Sam and Max. Eventually I acquired like the Hit the Road comics, or the Sam and Max comics in general. It was like a collection of stuff, and the graphic novel. And of course I collected all of the LucasArts pamphlets that had Sam and Max comics in them. Loved every bit of it. I never really watched the Sam and Max cartoon that aired on Fox, I believe. part of that was just because I was like, you know what, there's no way it could possibly be as adult as, you know, the game or the comics. Plus the voices were different. I could stop. Not going to. This really just keeps going on until the world ends or your computer dies, whichever comes first. So we'll just let it go. So there you go. There you have it. Sam and Max. Now there is one sequence I did skip. Actually, I skipped a couple sequences, and we'll look at them real quick. There. Yeah, we didn't do...
I can't use these things together. I can't use these things together.
Sorry, we didn't do the dress up, which is pretty fantastic, you have to admit. For reasons. I'm sorry, Sam is over here. There you go. There's your dress up. There's a paint by numbers. Paint by numbers. There's carbon. Where's paint by numbers? Did I never get? Huh. Car bomb's funny. It's Battleship.
Whenever you're ready, take a shot. Miss.
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 There's no point to it. It's just...
Miss.
It's exactly what it looks like.
Miss.
Miss.
And that's perfectly alright. Just a fun little bonus game.
Miss.
Trampoline.
Miss. Go again, you knucklehead. Hit.
There we go.
Miss.
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 Up.
Miss.
Hit.
Miss.
Hit.
Miss.
Hit.
Almost got it.
Miss.
Hit. You totaled my trailer.
Miss.
Miss.
So we don't actually have to sit here and play this
Miss.
game.
Lord, I'm tired of this drivel.
Exactly. Did I never... Oh, there it is. Paint by numbers, right there. I mean, it's totally random things that they just included in the game for the sheer hell of it. And I love it. I love it just for that. I also like how it just says Max's Wax. So there's that. The other sequence we did not do was this. Let's leave Bumpus or Frog Rock real quick. Take a look at it. Not the easiest arcade sequence, I can tell you that. Placeholder. If you're squeamish. I wish I could read more of these because they're actually pretty amusing. I know what you do. I can't pause it. Oh, there we go. And that's all it is. You're just jumping signs. There's no point to it. It's just here because somebody at LucasArts thought it would be funny. I'm proud of the beach rubble. I know what you did next exit. Survival Earth Mutant Farm. Or Scorched Earth Mutant Farm. Villa. I never caught any of these names. I think that should be our quote for this episode. And that's it. That's all you get. So we will close it out for now. There you go. All right. So Sam and Max. Sam and Max Hit the Road. Highly recommend it. Will we ever see a remaster? Very doubtful. Simply due to most likely some copyright issues. I'm not saying it's out of the realm of possibilities. But the Sam and Max property, because it is an actual property, is, not the... I don't know if Telltale still has rights to it or not. Is it worth tracking down a copy of it? Absolutely. Absolutely. And, I mean, just copy the files over to your hard drive and run Scum Emulator. You're done. You're good to go. You can play it, no problems. So, highly, highly recommend Sam and Max. And that's all I got for you now. I am taking a break after this. I'm taking a bit of a sabbatical to go visit family, and as well as recharge creative juices for other projects. So, in the meantime, enjoy Senran Kagura. Go back, watch that. It's a hoot. God, it's the worst thing ever. It's going to be a while till I get over that game. What I was going to say is, I'm not sure what we're playing next. But it's not Senran Kagura, so whatever it's going to be is going to be fine. So until then, thank you again for tuning in, and I will see you in a week or so. Good night, all.